Good day, everybody, and welcome to the Rieg AD Wedding Show. We're now at episode 32, and we would like to talk a little bit about the bridal boudoir session and a boudoir session per se.
Yes.
Now, not many people know exactly what it means. Boudoir, it's a private room in your house, mostly in a lady's house. That's why it's a private session, and it's a lingerie / sexy shoot that you do for your partner. That is it? Did I explain it correctly?
I think so. I think the definition is actually quite fun. I mean, we said we didn't want to go into read a definition, but I do think it's quite interesting looking at the definition. It's actually a private sitting room or salon in a furnished accommodation, usually between the dining room and the bedroom.
Okay, I can honestly say that we never see where's the bedroom and the dining room,
Yes.
but it's a furnished space. There's usually a bed and furniture or a couch.
Yes. It's just very interesting because I mean,
Yes, it's private.
definitions,
I think
yeah.
the most important is it's a private room.
Yes.
And it is a session that Richard and myself usually do together. Richard never does the shoots on his own. I think that is also a unique feature that we bring as a couple.
Yeah, as a husband and wife team. I mean,
There's never a moment where a girl is uncomfortable or where it gets sleazy. We've been doing it for years now.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I think from a history point of view, we did our first boudoir, however you want to pronounce it correctly, in August 2009. So that's almost 11 years ago.
Yeah.
We did do the first shoot with a model because of the sensitive nature of the photographs. Obviously, you can't just use anyone's photograph. So we did our first. We actually had two models. We did it over 2 days. But what we also did is we also had someone film that behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And it was I think that was his name.
It was Christy.
A local videographer that helped us with it. But
he's actually an international sports photographer, videographer.
Hopefully he watches this and remember. I mean, it's a lot of years ago.
Yeah.
But what was very interesting for us is that behind the scenes video was actually shown on the then FTV or Fashion TV. They had this photographer segment. So just out of interest, it's not something we recently started doing. It's something we've been doing almost as long as weddings. It's just a genre of photography that you don't. I'm not saying not talk about as much, but I mean it's.
But you cannot advertise it.
We do advertise it, but I think a lot of the girls who do the shoot don't tell their partner initially because it's a surprise, and we'll talk about it a bit later. And a lot of them don't even mention it to their best friends. You know, they might later show them the pictures, but it's normally something that's done between us and the client themselves. So it's not something that's often talked about. It's on our website everywhere, but I mean,
but we won't. There's very, very few images on the website with permission, and we don't share it because it's private.
It's someone's own, and those images were taken for a very specific reason.
Yes.
I think that's the thing of today is, you know, that's all great if you have an understanding of what boudoir photography is or boudoir, but the whole thing is, why would you do a shoot like that? And I think that's the message we're trying to get across today. And there's often people with numerous reasons, but I think from our point of view, we summarize it in three. Yeah, you can say, but we summarize into 3 things that we think is important.
Do you want to do the first one?
Well, if I can.
You can.
I think the most amazing thing for each one of these shoots is how it empowers the person doing the shoot. The shoot often starts off with whoever's doing the shoot feeling a little bit nervous, and maybe a little bit of self-conscious. It's quite interesting that the moment we've taken the first set of photographs and we actually show them the images on the back of a camera, how they change. And probably the most received comment is, "Wow, I can't believe it's me." And I mean,
that is very true.
We actually have 2 testimonials here, and one is in Afrikaans. So I'm not going to read it in Afrikaans, but I think the most important thing of this testimonial is it basically comes down to it's the results were awesome, and she cannot believe it's her in the images.
And now, can I just add, our processing and I hardly do manipulation, so it's not a fact of I'm changing a lady's face or
shape.
changing your body shape or anything. For a girl to be photographed in the right way, regardless of shape, you will get beautiful photos because
Yes.
every girl is beautiful. And for a girl to actually just go back, and a lot of ladies are body conscious, and I'm a very pro positive body image type of person.
Yeah. You must love your
I
body.
believe that any shape is the perfect shape, and everyone has got the most beautiful features, and we know how to focus on that.
Yes.
And that
bring
is
out the personality as
remember,
well.
that is how your partner sees you. Your partner doesn't want a FHM model or a Instagram girl. He
wants you.
chooses you.
Yes.
He loves your body shape, your bum,
Features.
your features.
Yes.
So can you imagine the ultimate for a guy getting a sexy photo book with his choice partner, looking sexy and beautiful? I just think there's not a bigger gift, eh?
No,
Rieg?
I totally agree. And I think Eddie has almost done two of our points together, because the second one was seeing yourself through someone else's eyes.
Through your partner's
Through your
eyes.
partner's eyes. And I think that's the main idea of the shoot, is just to sit back. And even if you're able to look at that book or however you present it afterwards with your partner, and actually kind of get a glimpse of how he sees you. And I think that's, from a man's point of view, the thing that I want to bring across. A lot of ladies are over critical of themselves, and they forget that we, as their husbands or their partners, look at them in a specific way because we love them. And all we're trying to do in a shoot like this is capture it in such a way that you can give your partner that gift. And what's amazing is, I mean, the third point that we have here is, what do you do with those photographs? And one of them is actually a gift for your partner. So what often happens is that the girls would do the shoot leading up to the wedding, anything from 6 months before the wedding up to
The day of the wedding.
yeah, but then it can't be given to the groom
Okay,
on the
yeah,
day.
yeah.
So if it's done, like at least 6 weeks in advance, it gives us time to prepare a little present to the groom. And I often get to deliver that present to the groom and then photograph or film him opening it.
Yeah, the day of the wedding.
The day of the wedding, yes. So it's quite amazing to see those facial expressions. I actually, there was one groom who burst out in tears from how stunning the book was. So it's incredible the positive reception or the positive effect it's got on the day. We had one groom who couldn't stop talking about his gift. The funny thing is, no one except the couple and the two of us knew what that gift was, because he was constantly referring to that gift and everything that he was saying to everyone. He was even
In
his
his
speech,
speeches,
even
even-
in his speech, and no one knew what he was referring to. And we just had a giggle, and between us and the couple, we had a big laugh about it afterwards, because we knew what the gift was, but none of the other guests knew. So
Yeah.
it's a very, very special and a very intimate gift.
Yes.
And obviously, if you can't do it for the groom on the day, keep in mind that the first anniversary traditionally is a paper gift. So a lot of brides would give their boudoir photos in a stunning album, or we've got various ways of presenting them on a first anniversary. Adi is actually busy with one of our clients who did the shoot for like 3 years ago. She's preparing it for quite a
For a big anniversary.
for a big
gift.
anniversary coming up. We don't want to give anything away. And then Christmas gifts, Valentine's Day gifts, all those sort of...
Or somewhere any day gift.
Yes, it is. It's the gift that keeps on giving. There's often a distinction made between a normal boudoir session and a bridal boudoir session.
Yes.
I think we just want to clarify that as well. So a normal boudoir session can basically take place anytime.
Yeah.
There's no limit on when, and we've scheduled them anything from a weekday morning to a weekend, all depending on what suits the client the best. But a bridal boudoir session is normally on the day of a wedding. So just keep that in mind. That's normally a shorter session, and it usually happens just after the hair and the makeup is complete, and the bride would then schedule like 45 to 60 minutes max for us to do that shoot on the day. So it obviously adds a little bit more of stress on the wedding day, but it also makes for stunning images, because that's normally where they would do it in their bridal lingerie, and you'll have a veil, you might even use the wedding dress, things like that.
And you are, everything is perfect. You're usually,
Your hair, makeup, nails.
The hours or an hour before the wedding, you've got your bridal hair, bridal makeup, bridal nails, skin is exfoliated.
Perfect tan.
You're feeling the best. You're excited. You feel almost extra sexy because you're getting married that day to your partner. So that's quite a special one, and that usually I shoot on my own. With
it
a
all
bridal,
depending on the setup of the day.
Bridal boudoir is usually me on my own, but then again for a normal boudoir session, we also have more time.
Yes.
That is usually at least, it's usually 2 hours.
Well, it's 90 minutes and upwards.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just way more relaxed. And I think it's one of those shoots where you can't really rush it. So it's not really all about the time. It's about getting the
images
the girl
and
comfortable in front of the camera and getting those images, because that's just the thing of photography. You need to be relaxed and you have to feel good about yourself.
Yes.
So we really want to invite you to head over to our website. Like we said, there's very limited images on there. But if you're serious about doing a shoot like that, get in contact with us, schedule a phone call with us or a video call, and we'll gladly discuss it in more detail and share with you a little bit more of what you can expect. Also, we're able to show you some of the samples of the books that we can do for your partner. We've got beautiful photo presentation boxes with photos mounted on paper, on hardboard paper. It's actually a stunning gift, and it's very discreet, so no one's really going to know until they open it up.
You can even make a poster.
You can. Oh well, and let's be frank. I mean, there's a few that have actually taken one or two of their photographs and had them enlarged, and they're either in a canvas form or some sort of an acrylic print lodged in their bedrooms. So there's nothing wrong with doing that as well.
There's
numerous
in the
boudoir. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, with those options. So yeah, please get in contact with us. We'd love to.
And obviously, it's not just for people that's getting married or not married yet. Well, for anyone, ladies, it's actually a shoot for yourself.
Celebration.
And then after giving yourself the gift, you can gift your partner with that. And I mean, it's for anyone. It doesn't matter what age or.
Well, over the years, we've done quite a few shoots for girls who aren't planning on getting married, and one or two even who did it purely for themselves, who weren't even in a relationship at that point. So it wasn't even intended as a gift to a partner. It was really for them to celebrate a milestone in their life
and celebrate their bodies.
Yes,
that's a big thing to celebrate. If you're healthy, it's a big gift. Celebrate
it. A last thing from our side is quite exciting. This weekend on actually Sunday sees the first virtual bridal show in the Eastern Cape.
Is it the same as the virtual Nice Festival?
No, not. Okay, you don't have to physically do anything. You can sit on your computer and you can visit the various stalls on your computer. You don't have to go do a virtual run outside.
No, it's the same as the Nice Oyster Festival, or also a virtual this year.
Yes, but I mean, often with a virtual sport event, you actually go do something outside.
It's not a run, it's the festival.
Well, in any case, you don't have to do anything. You can sit in front of your computer and you can visit various wedding vendors.
The new way.
The new way
of doing shows.
Yeah, the new normal. What do everyone say?
It's not normal. It's just a new way.
We would have loved to be able to meet with you in person and interact with you.
Yeah, we like it 10 times more than talking to the camera.
Yes. But that's what we do right now. So on this day, it runs from 10 until 4. You are able to engage with your vendors either via Facebook messaging, or in our case, we opted to go with a WhatsApp route with our business WhatsApp number. And we'll have a great show special that you need to go check out there. And we also have a competition running at our virtual stall where you can win a boudoir session. You can enter there. So please go check it out. I'll make sure that all the details for the virtual expo is listed below. It's new for us. It's the first time we're doing this. I mean, we were actually looking forward to our real expo, which was supposed to be, I actually think now one of these weekends would have been the I Do Expo.
Oh, okay.
I Do Expo would have been now. But unfortunately, we're all in some form or some level of lockdown, so it's virtual.
It's virtually impossible to get out.
Yeah, so that's it from us today. Thank you for watching.
Remember to subscribe.
Yes, please.
And like.
Yes.
And
remember, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away that Rieg AD family lifestyle or couple shoot to the value of 3,000 Rand. I thought you were going to say today.
And please share it with all your friends. We do wedding photography and family photography
and boudoir
photography.
Yes. We don't like to say we can do everything. We like to say we specialize, and those are our 3 main areas of specialization. So until tomorrow, have an awesome evening.
Are you going to add a couple of boudoir photos? So maybe the guys will check out the episode.
They must go to our website. Go watch our website. Go visit.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.